Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Father and son arrested in connection with Newport shooting. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
We do have breaking news coming in now from Newport, where police now say an arrest has been made in the shooting of a teenager that happened on Saturday. The Newport chief says they originally thought it might be a road rage incident, but after investigating say it was connected to the sale of THC, the active ingredient in marijuana. Police arrested a father and son, 18-year-old Jordan Richardson and 41-year-old Kurt Richardson. They say the victim was flown to Dartmouth-Hitchcock for his injuries.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Ex-Trump attorney Michael Cohen to serve 36 months in prison. Michael Cohen, who was President Donald Trump's attorney and personal lawyer and fixer, once vowed he would take a bullet for his boss, was sentenced today to 3 years in prison for an array of crimes that included arranging the payment of hush money to 2 women that he says was done at the direction of Trump. New Hampshire National Guard delivers toys for children through Operation Santa Claus. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer.
One thing that makes this a little bit different is the case sheet, which sponsors say allows the donors to form a bond with the children.
A lot of them ask for kids around their own kids' age so that, they have a little bit of an idea of what to get the child.
A different kind of military maneuvers was put on Wednesday morning in Concord by the New Hampshire National Guard.
When you get the load presents for all the kids in the state, it goes everywhere in the state, which is really nice to think about that. The people who can't provide for themselves too can, be part of Christmas still.
Operation Santa Claus is run by the State Employees Association. Caseworkers gather information about the children, and this year, despite the booming economy, demand is up. The union president thinks the opioid crisis is the reason.
Parents not being able to be parents. I mean, it knows no boundaries. That crisis knows no boundaries. So our CPSW workers are identifying more children in need.
The program was started in 1960, and for the last 33 years, Diane Blodgett has been part of it. But this year is her last.
It's always going to be a piece of me. It's just time for me to move on.
Once this warehouse is cleared, the workers will get a little break, but the planning is already underway for next year. In Concord, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. recalling certain tampons after reports of unveiling pieces left in body. A popular brand is voluntarily recalling certain items because there are reports they are coming apart and unraveling. The product in question is the U by Cortex Sleek tampons, regulated Abdance Solid in the United States or Canada. The items were manufactured before October 16, 2018. No other products were affected by this recall, says the parent company of Kimberly-Clark Worldwide, Inc. According to Kimberly-Clark, the U by Cortex Sleek tampons, super absorbent, or U by Cortex Sleek tampons, super plus absorbent, are still in good to use. Consumers can contact Kimberly-Clark's consumer service team at 1-888-255-3499 regarding the recall. Goffstown woman frankly celebrates 104th birthday at the 104th Diner. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
A Goffstown woman celebrated her birthday in a special way this week.
Yeah, notice the sign right there. Evelyn Ebby Quinn appropriately spent her 104th birthday at the Route 104 Diner in New Hampton, right? Great idea. Ebby used to visit the diner often when she lived in the Lakes region, so her family and friends brought her back for her 104th birthday, which she celebrated with a little bit of cake right there, and she doesn't look a day over 50 right there.
No.
Looking great.
Happy birthday to her. What a spot to celebrate, right? Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Very cool indeed. What a great way to celebrate. And now let's take a look at your U.S. stock markets and see how your U.S. stock markets closed for this Wednesday evening. And here's a look at your U.S. stock markets for this Wednesday evening. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the green and went up. S&P 500 closed in the green and went up. Gold closed in the green and went up. Oil closed in the green and went up. U.S. 10-year closed in the green and went up. Euro/USD closed in the green and went up. And VIX closed in the red and went down. Dow rises more than 150 points on trade deal hopes, but closes well off session highs. Stocks closed higher on Wednesday as investors designated news related to the ongoing trade war between the United States and China. Theresa May survived crucial no confidence vote aimed for tax uncertainty. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
She doesn't look funny. What is she, a singer?
No, she's not a singer, she's a comic.
No. Get ready.
So this is really happening. This is really happening. Hey, bar guy. Are you okay?
You fell off the stool.
We're gonna die in this tunnel.
Good. Something to look forward to.
Good evening, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank the officers of the 1922 Committee for their help, especially my two assistant returning officers, Dame Cheryl Gillen and Charles Walker. The result of the ballot held this evening is that the Parliamentary Party does have confidence. Does have confidence in Theresa May as leader of the Conservative Party. The number of votes cast in favour of having confidence in Theresa May was 200 and against was 117. Under the rules set out in the Constitution of the Conservative Party, no further confidence vote can take place for at least 2 months.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow night and tomorrow morning for the Riley King Newscast. Good night, everyone. Bye.